Hello everybody, we have really big updates today on the second stimulus checks and the second stimulus package. We are expected to have stimulus checks next week and potentially $3,400 for a family of four. Let's discuss the details in this video. We'll also cover the unemployment extension, stimulus for those on Social Security, and a quick update on today's front page news. Will you get the vaccine once it's approved? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrew and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to like this video if you like this content and subscribe. I'll be posting updates almost daily. Okay, we're going to discuss the plans for the stimulus checks in just 2 minutes, but first we're going to cover a quick update on front page news. I'd also like to thank my sponsor, Webull. They are one of the fastest growing and most trusted stock brokerages in the world, and in a time when we all need the money more than ever, they have partnered with me to provide free stocks for my viewers. It's completely free and takes 2 minutes. All you need to do is open an account using my link. The link is in the description of this video, just below the like button. The link will prompt you to enter your email, then make sure to click on the green button that says Get Free Stocks. You should get either 2 or free stocks, and you are free to sell these stocks and use the money immediately, or hold on to the stocks and start building your wealth. Just make sure to complete the process fully in order to get your free stocks. Okay, let's jump into a quick overview of front page news, and then we'll get right into stimulus. And as always, I like to be unbiased on this channel, so I try and show you what both CNN and Fox News are saying in order to let you come to your own conclusion. Front page CNN. Everyone is talking about the vaccine. Just today, the FDA advisors recommended the authorization of Pfizer's vaccine. Now, this does not mean that it has been fully approved, but we are one step closer to having it, and it is expected to be fully approved in the next 24 to 48 hours. The CDC then needs to initiate guidelines for who will get the vaccine and what the recommended doses and intervals for those doses are. But this is really good news. We are close to a vaccine, and experts think that we should have this vaccine being sent out by early next week. Let me know in the comments, will you get the vaccine as soon as it's released, or are you going to wait and see to make sure it is safe? In any case, this is really good news in general as we are closer to having a vaccine released. Another headline from CNN. From earning a good salary to possibly living with mom. They are highlighting the fact that tens of thousands of people have been forced to live with their parents as we are all struggling throughout this pandemic and this financial crisis. For the first time since the Great Depression, more than 50% of young adults are now living with their parents. This includes adults between 18 and 29 years old. And if you look on your screen, just this time last year, we were at 47%, which was already trending higher than the norm. In general, over the past couple of decades, young people are living with their parents more and more. And this year, we have hit 52%. This just goes to show you why we need a stimulus package approved soon, because tons of people have been suffering and forced to move in large groups. And when you are in the middle of a pandemic, the last thing you want is too many people living in the same house. CNN also headlined, Threat of Government Shutdown Looms Due to Holdups on Spending Bill Vote. As most of you know, the next stimulus package has been tied in with the spending bill. If the government does not approve a spending bill, the government will shut down, and obviously we are about to have this vaccine, and the last thing we need is a government shutdown in the middle of a pandemic and right when we are trying to send out this vaccine. But why might we have a shutdown, and why have they not approved a spending bill? Well, a couple of issues. For one is stimulus checks. Bernie Sanders does not want to vote on a spending bill unless they approve a $1,200 stimulus checks for people immediately. Now, even if it's separate from all other stimulus, Bernie Sanders wants this $1,200 stimulus check approved immediately. Otherwise, he does not want to approve a spending bill. Let me know in the comments, do you like Bernie Sanders, and do you agree with him that we need $1,200 stimulus checks? In any case, this is just one of many issues, but Congress is expected to extend the deadline to December 18th, which gives them one more week to approve a spending bill and approve the next stimulus package. Now, California nurse who took part in the Pfizer vaccine trial describes illness after receiving the shot. This is a front page headline by Fox News, and they detail the fact that this nurse had a mild to moderate reaction, which felt like the flu, but she had a very high fever. She said that the day after she got her second dose, she woke up with a fever of 104.9. Guys, that is a dangerous level fever. And let me know in the comments below, does this scare you and would it deter you from actually getting the vaccine? At the end of this story, she went on to say that she is glad she took part in the study and she overall would recommend the vaccine as the risk is worth the reward. But this is a very touchy issue. There was already reports in the UK that a few people had a strong allergic reaction to the vaccine as well, which could potentially have been something very serious. Now that is why they are currently recommending that if you have any history of serious allergy, that for now you should not get the vaccine. Obviously, all the headlines currently are about the vaccine as the FDA just voted on having this approved and are recommending it to be released probably early next week. So this brings up an interesting topic. A couple of weeks ago, a congressman brought up the idea of giving people stimulus checks to get vaccinated, and he recommended giving a $1,500 stimulus check to every single person who got the vaccine. Now let me know in the comments, do you think this is a good idea or do you think it's a terrible idea? A lot of people actually don't like it, but in any case, his thinking here is that one, this would get people stimulus checks, which would help the economy, and two, it would encourage people to actually get the vaccine, which would also help solve this health crisis. So in his mind, it would kill two birds with one stone. Now, some people are saying that, wait, this is unfair. We have to get a vaccine just to get our stimulus checks. And you know what? In that sense, I agree. And this is why, in my opinion, we should have the regular stimulus check, the $1,200 stimulus check, and then we should also have this vaccine stimulus check as a bonus. Now, I know $1,500 might be a lot for the government to put out, but even if it's $500, hey, give an extra $500 bonus for getting this vaccine. Those are my thoughts. As of now, this idea has not gained a lot of steam, but some people think it's a really good idea. Some health experts and economists like this idea, and honestly, I like it as well. Let's get right into stimulus. We'll cover the current negotiations, we'll do an overview of different packages that have been proposed, and then let you know where we are today and when we will most likely have these stimulus checks sent. I quickly want to recap that Canada was previously paying its citizens $2,000 per month during this pandemic, and liberals like Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and even Kamala Harris, the vice president-elect, supported this idea. Now, with Kamala Harris entering the White House, there is a chance that she might bring this idea up again. But obviously, this is a little more far-fetched, but I just wanted to bring it up because this goes to show you, and it's a good reminder, as to what other countries have been doing. And the fact that the United States has been struggling to pass a stimulus check for months, and this is completely ridiculous. If Canada can give $2,000 per month, the United States should be able to do so as well, or at least pass a stimulus check. So where do negotiations stand today, and what is the most likely outcome? Well, Trump is doubling down on including a $600 stimulus check and not including an unemployment boost. Guys, let me know in the comments if you like Trump's idea of not including an unemployment boost. Personally, I think it's a terrible idea. But just to clarify, they do want to extend the regular state unemployment benefits, which means you would continue to qualify for unemployment. You just would not get that unemployment boost. And this would include those who usually do not qualify for unemployment, like those who are self-employed, contract workers, or even gig workers like Uber drivers. So that, in a sense, is good news, but it does not include an unemployment boost. The reason Trump is doing this is because Republicans insist on keeping the top-line cost of this bill below $1 trillion. Now, liberals like Bernie Sanders are strongly against this. They want $2,000 per month in stimulus checks, but at the very least, they are adamant that we need a $1,200 stimulus check. Now, let me know in the comments if you agree. Obviously, Pelosi and Mitch McConnell are two of the top negotiators on this package. Pelosi has accepted a $600 stimulus check. She has been said to be okay with that. However, she is not okay with excluding the unemployment boost. She also is not okay with excluding money for state and local governments. And as you know, Mitch McConnell wants to include liability protections for businesses so employees and customers cannot sue them if they get sick due to this pandemic. Now let's clarify what Mitch McConnell wants. He wants a 5-year liability protection, whereas this new bipartisan proposal only includes 6 months to 1 year of liability protections. So right now, that is one of the biggest issues. It's the length, the amount of time that these liability protections would protect businesses. So let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think of this issue? Do you think that Democrats should extend this liability protection to 5 years just to get this deal done? Or do you think Mitch McConnell is being unreasonable? Mitch McConnell continues to be a problem for stimulus, and let me know in the comments if you like McConnell. I have yet to see a single person in the comments saying that they like Mitch McConnell, and honestly, I don't know how he continues to get reelected. Now, today he said that Republicans have no support for the emerging stimulus package, and he is referring to the bipartisan relief package, which, as you know, is about $908 billion. The White House came out with their own proposal, which Mitch McConnell does support, which is $916 billion. So at this point, the overall cost of the bill is no longer an issue. The issue are the details, okay? And one of those is those liability protections, as I already said. This is the main thing keeping McConnell from approving a deal. And on the flip side, the main thing keeping Pelosi from supporting a deal is not including the unemployment boost, because of course including that would bring this package over $1 trillion, put it at about 1.2, and McConnell is drawing a line. He does not want to go over 1 trillion. But what happens next week if we don't have a stimulus package approved? Well, a lot of senators are saying that we should approve a stimulus check immediately, even without a larger bill. And let me know in the comments if you agree. Senator Josh Hawley, he is a Republican, and he represents a lot of other people in Congress who think we need stimulus checks. And he said, if we don't have a deal done by next week, he is going to formally propose that they pass another round of stimulus checks, just like they had in the CARES Act. So that means $1,200 for individuals, an extra $500 for dependents, and a max of $3,400 for a family of 4. Let me know in the comments if you agree. Do you think we need stimulus checks even if we don't get a larger package approved? He said, if the negotiators cannot reach some sort of compromise, I will go to the floor next week and ask for an up or down vote on that. That would officially start the negotiations on a stimulus check approval without a larger stimulus package. So as you see, it's not just Democrats who want these stimulus checks. There are a lot of Republicans who want them as well, and McConnell has even said he would approve a $600 stimulus check, so that brings us closer to having that full stimulus check approved. But in any case, guys, we should have big updates in the next few days, so don't forget to subscribe for daily updates. And if you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate every single view. My thoughts go out to each and every one of you during this hardship. I've had so many comments from people who truly deserve the help, and if you're watching this video, you're probably going through a difficult season in your life. Just know that you will get through this, and you will be in a better place. Stay strong out there and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.